Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Bortnyk Chess, and this is the second round recap. I played against Ippolito, who is the international master. A couple words before the game. I wanted to take some coffee before game started, so game started 10:30 a.m. So today is Thanksgiving also, happy Thanksgiving everybody. And I just I leave my phone at the hotel already in my backpack, and went just to the Whole Foods, tried to get some coffee there. And then, because I didn't have it in my phone, I actually forgot how to move back to the hotel. So, and I forget the name of hotel too, so I tried to find the hotel too, but with coffee too. So that's why I late in 30 minutes. So I made a move e4 with 1 hour in my clock. Funny story and good start, you know. He played e5, knight f3, and knight f6. You can see the accuracy on this game, 97.2. Let me turn it off. Engine lines, maybe I will include a little bit later. Before a round, we usually don't know against who we playing. So before a round start, like at 45 minutes, we get parents, and it's not enough time to make preparation and check your opponent, what he's playing, what his weaknesses. So I know now it's very popular again. It's this line after 95-94, and a lot of theories there need to know by white. So I didn't want to, check his knowledge of there. That's why I used some rare lines. I play knight c3, knight c6 for knights, and h3 in this position. It's not a best move, it's a rare move. Position is equal immediately after h3, but again, we just, playing by our brains, not knowledge here. So he played d5, ed, knight d5, and because my pawn on h3 covers the g4 square, it's actually very helpful move. I played the bishop b5, makes pin, attacking now. Knight attacking pawn on e5, so he takes take, and play the bishop d6. So before I played a move like third and 5, I spent already some time, and also I late. Here, I thought it's critical, one of the critical moments in the position. If I play the Blitz, I definitely immediately play the castle, but in classical chess, you can, maybe you have something better in position. Actually, I had here. I was calculating the move at d4, which is the best, because it's forcing to take the pawn. So after take, I could play the castle, and I wasn't sure could I or no. So, my instinct said yes, you can, but a lot of calculations here, like a dc, maybe here is bishop g5, I'm down 2 pawns, but it's huge attack here, so probably I should play that. I should play the d4. Instead of I play the castle, it's pretty logical decision. He made castle 2, and against here I could play d4, but be honest, I don't know what to do next, so I wanted position be more complicated, and where you give your opponent choice, he usually makes mistake if his class is lower than yours. So I play the rook e1, just waiting, maybe he will play rook e8. Now I'm attacking the pawn, I'm gonna take a pawn. He played actually best move here, it's queen to f6. Again, white had here a d4, but d3 move is also fine. h6, prevent the moves like a bishop g5. Here I was thinking about knight d2 move, but then a queen g6 is possible, just threatening to take. So I wanted hold my knight on f3, so has some ideas like queen g6, knight h4, that's why I played rook b1. And if he played a bishop e6, then I have a move take, and the c4, with idea and threatening bishop to b2, attacking this pawn. So I've been very happy if he played that. But instead of, he played a knight e7, which also pretty solid move. Some ideas like a c6, a6, b5, something like that. That's why I removed my bishop. and he played the a6. Very logical, wants to play a b5. I was calculating move a4, but I didn't like bishop d7. So after take, he has a pass pawn on a and rook behind of pawn. So I didn't like that, but I probably missed the opportunity here, play the d4. And after take, I was thinking knight g6, and I didn't know what to do. But I already analyzed this game with Engine during the commentating live translator on the Charlotte Chess Center channel, and Engine actually said here it's a rook b3, which I completely missed. We included rook from b file, and now all this move jumping on f4 is actually it's pretty bad because of knight e5, and our rook control everything is there. So I should play d4, probably was there, and if take something like a b5, I can just move back. Still, you know, not that easy to understand what to do next. Oh, actually, d4 is here. Sorry, d4 is here. Not bishop c4, d4 instead. So I played d4 in this moment, but it's not that good because if takes cd, now he has a b5 and bishop b7. In that case, you could move bishop back immediately for one move. So I choose takes, trade the queens, and goes to the endgame. So as showed my practice in the Blitz, actually lower, I mean not the GM's level, they don't understand that well the endgame. So that's why I moved there. And actually Carlsen showed to us this many times. Yeah, outplay their opponents in the endgame. He played the b5, logical. Bishop b3, I have to be in this diagonal, because if I play, for example, bishop d3, then bishop e6, and our position even worse. So bishop b3. Here, you know, I was surprised my opponent didn't play the bishop b7. I was sure he will play that. And I don't have any logical explanation why he didn't. Maybe he just didn't want it a lot. Knight d5, bishop d5, c4, take a knight c4, but probably here just even bishop b4 and he is completely fine. But he chose another options, bishop f5. I was surprised he played that. I didn't expect that. Immediately I played the g4 to just attack it. Don't see I spent here 2 minutes because I'm a lot of time I'm just walking around the hall. So he played a bishop h7 and knight e5. And this one is a little bit actually questionable move, you know? He played a a5, which is good. And now I have a weak pawn on c2 and a threatening to play a4. So I choose play a3. a4 and bishop to a2 on just one move. And here I was thinking maybe he has a move like a b4. So if you takes, just a rook takes b5 and we are fine there. And because of we pinned their rocks here to defend the pawn on f7. But I thought maybe he has a move like a b4. And if takes, bishop takes c2. Now rook b2, only one move to attack and suck the pawn on a b3, and because of I have a lot of weaknesses here, black is completely fine. But you know, I was thinking no way he will sacrifice the pawn. He actually didn't do that. He played the c6, which also good move. Rook e2, and Engine just crazy said it's a b4 here and just suck a pawn, which is come on. Maybe somebody like Iragaisi gonna play that, but in level of 2400. People don't sacrifice in pawns like that. It's really crazy and scared to do that. Also, if I play black, probably I will not do that. Play rook a c8, idea knight d5, so I have to play f4 and try to actually close the bishop on h7. He played knight d5, is fine. Take, and f5. So we have to block bishop on there. A perfect move, rook f8. Now f6 a threat. I was thinking maybe I have a king f2s here. But after, you know, not very hard calculation, we can see it's not that good because it's just rook h2 and no way it's white can be better here, yeah? So somewhere it's h5. So I played the rook f2, remove the rook, and here I was calculating he gonna take rook e5 and bishop f4, rook somewhere on e4 takes, and we have opposite bishops, and probably it's gonna be a draw. But again, it's not drawish position. It's just equal, but equal, it doesn't mean a draw. So I was happy to get it, no risk. But he played a rook c3, which is really not that good. So takes, rook h3, and now hopefully I seen that after king g2 he has amazing move rook h4, and I can't trap this rook, and he's threatening to take. So instead of I took it on d5, he had to take here and sacrifice the pawn, just rook h4, and if rook g2, it's h5 here. So he will down the pawn, but because of opposite of bishop's colors, that's gonna be a draw, I guess. But instead of he took it here, and we don't have to take. We have very good move between moves. It's a king to g2, attacking the rook. He had to play rook c3, take, rook a5. Rook must be behind of that to just, hold the pawn. He played f6, and here I made a mistake. So the best move, and actually I seen it was knight c4. He had to go there, takes, but after rook d8, I really didn't see the move. I thought if I just play rook d2, I saw the h5, and I stopped my calculations here, because definitely white is not better here. But I missed during my calculation move knight a3. Go to the corner, and knight to b5 attacks the rook. I was calculating knight d2, knight f3, knight b2, even knight b6, but I missed knight a3. It gave me advantage, but instead of I play knight d3 is here, and we can see he has already like 4 minutes on his clock, but he found the best move. It's a rook e4, rook a8 check, king f7. I tried to trick him and play the rook a7. I thought maybe he will go back, and I wanted to play d5, and after take, king h2. And it's very funny lines here. If rook d4, very logical move, it's losing because of rook g2, and if take a pawn, it's actually forcing mate. King e7, and because our knight on d3, bishop d7, and checkmate because of our knights there. But probably after rook g2, he has something like a check, and still may be fine. Or I missed something else. To be honest, I don't know what I missed. Yeah, probably check. Definitely should be check. So, but he played perfect again. He played rook e7. What I should do here is moving back and play like king e3, but this is, or king g3. This is really insane. And rook f3, idea jumping knight e5 and win the rook. Of course, it's pretty hard to see it, and I play rook a8, rook e4, and knight f4. Here's the next move. It's actually a losing move. I didn't expect that at all. I was calculating rook d4s here. Unfortunately, after check king g8, I'm not winning after e2. I'm actually losing because of take. I'm threatening to checkmate, but he could take on f5, and now it's not a checkmate. So I want to play in this moment king h2 with potential idea. Let's do something. Move here, I don't know, like rook a1. I can play rook e2 in this moment, and if bishop f5, knight to h5. So if, wait, I think I missed something. Oh, knight h5 here, sorry. Knight h5 takes, and a rook e, excuse me, not rook e2. Wait, what? It's rook d2? Yeah, that's rook d2. Oh, if rook e2 can f8. Yeah, rook d2, and if take, it's just mate after check and checkmate. But still, he could save here after rook c3. So I think it's already position is equal after move knight f4 if he took a pawn on d4. Instead of, he made a final mistake, h5, and it's immediately losing after d5. I didn't trade the pawn d, and that's very powerful pawn. Now I want to jump on e6, so he took it, knight to e6, and g3, rook a7. If he played something like in g8 here, I can even take and play g6. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why cannot do that? Excuse me? Whoa. GF, D7? Oh my god, really? During calculation, I missed that. Oh, I could lose like that. Nice. Very nice. But I could take and win, but probably something better, like a d6 in this position. Yes, exactly. If take, it's mate into. I probably find that because I had 8 minutes in his clock, but instead of, he played a king e8, but it's winning immediately after d6. Takes, do not take, because it's a bishop e4, and here he has a check, king e2 takes, and square is covered, so we are not winning there. But we just simply play d7 and rook d2. Next move, rook a8. And he just resigned, so I won my second round. It wasn't easy. It's very interesting game, some great endgames. I hope you enjoyed this recap. You learned something new, and see you guys in my third round.